Please don't be on top 250. Please don't be on top 250. Oh, hello dear viewer. Welcome to this series, where I try to convince you to watch a movie that I loved, which might have gone under the radar by you. Today's movie, well, it's a grown-up movie. So if you're not an adult, please watch some of my other suggestions. Spare Parts is really good. Really, it's not a movie with lots of violence, gore, or naked ladies. It's an astute psychological thriller and timely sociological commentary, wrapped in the gauge of a gritty midnight B picture playing at the seedy local grindhouse. It's dystopian, bleak, masterfully criticizing capitalism and social hierarchy and inherent greed. Seriously, there should be a card popping up right now for Spare Parts. It is really good. So, are they gone? Good. So, it's a movie with lots of violence, gore, and naked ladies. It's like Red Shoe Diaries meeting Mad Max and having a baby. No, that was a feeble attempt of a joke. It is a psychological thriller and social commentary. Without further ado, welcome to The Platform. It starts with a beautiful shot of a violin being played, and then showing us the surrounding. Many chefs running about preparing decadent-looking meals. The movie then tells us there are three types of person: those at the top, those at the bottom, and those who fall. The platform takes place entirely inside this vertical prison known as the pit. We only learned so much about it. We get introduced to our protagonist, Goring, a soft-spoken man who chose to carry a paperback copy of Don Quixote as his only allowed item in the hole, which is what all the inmates call the building. He has volunteered to spend some months inside in hopes of emerging with a diploma afterwards. Goring wakes up in a concrete cell marked with the number 48, with one cellmate, Trumegasi, who is used as an exposition vehicle. They are in a vertical self-management center, a tower-style facility. Very top of the tower is level 0. This is where all the foods are prepared. There is a big hole in the middle of each level, and a platform delivers the food, stopping for a fixed period on each floor. Those on lower levels are able to eat only what those above leave them, and the cell is heated or cooled to fatal temperature if food is hoarded. People are also randomly reassigned to a new level every month. That's it. We understand that there is enough food for all levels, but only when we take just what we need. But of course, the ones at top takes more than what they need. They trample over remaining and piss on it. By the time it gets below level 50, there is pretty much nothing left. You don't even want to know how the 200 plus levels below survive, or don't. We see how changing floors impacted people who had been on lower levels before, but were now lucky enough to be high. Rather than be sympathetic to those in place they just were, they seem to take even more, making up for lost time and aware they may not get this close to the top ever again. It's disgusting, it's horrifying, but that's society for you. So that's the premise. How about our hero's journey? Well, Goring intends to wage war on the brutality he sees in the coming minutes, and change this unjust and cruel order, just like Don Quixote does. There is actually a plot in the film where we can match the characters to those in Don Quixote. In the third month, Goring wakes on level 33 with a woman, Imoguri. She was the administration official who interviewed him before sending him to the cells. She says she was unaware of the horrible conditions and volunteered to try to fix things when she was diagnosed with terminal cancer. Imoguri rations her food and attempts to convince those below to do so as well, but of course they ignore her. In 5th month, Goring is assigned to level 6. His new cellmate, Baharat, tries to climb to the upper level with a rope, but of course the one above is not willing to help. They decide to ride the platform down, rationing the food so all get a share. Soon they understand that they need a message instead. A message to send back all the way to the top to the administrators. And that message would be an untouched, pristine panna cotta, an Italian dessert. As Goring explains, if we can get food to the last level, we'll have broken the machinery. In a place designed to turn prisoners against each other and overuse resources, the ability to bring such a lavish dessert to the bottom floor and up again proves the system isn't working. The whole idea behind Goring's diploma is the belief that if you put yourself through a few months of hell, you may end up with some item that allows you to go up a few levels in life. Everything in the film is symbolic, from beginning to end. Prison represents the world we live in. The platform is time, meals served on platforms are our sources of production and consumptions, and the floors are generations or society classes. Beyond just the horribleness of our modern social hierarchy and how selfish we are, it discusses how hard it is to fix things, how relentless the system is, how our addiction to survival blinds us, and much more beyond all that. We are the one wasting resources. We are the one stopping others from moving up in life. We are the one pissing on people below us in social ranking. But we are also the one who'd help others with what we have. Someday we might all understand that the world has enough for everyone's need, but not enough for everyone's greed. It's nasty but accurate. It's brutal but honest. And the film embraces all of this, the nastiness and the honesty. Not for weak-hearted, if you can stomach the grittiness, I definitely recommend this movie. Well, if you have liked this content, then I'm just too depressed for that. You know the drill. Have a safe day. Signing off.